So today, I'm going to be trying to turn these 2 firewood pieces, logs, into a bench or something that I can sell. And you guys might have seen the videos by Morley Kert and Morley doing this too, but they did it with a pallet, but I'm going to try to do it with a piece of firewood instead. So here we go. And so we have 2 pieces of firewood here. One is, they're both 16 inches tall. The one is 15 inches by 15. The other one is 14 inches by about 13 and a half. So what I was planning to do at the start was just to make them into easier chunks that I can do on the bandsaw and stuff, and the jointer, was to quarter them with the axe. So let's get to that. And I will be tracking all my time throughout the whole to show you how much I actually made and stuff. First one up here, we're going to try to do the big guy. Just have splitting maul right here. We're going to try to do it with that. There. It's not any good. I don't think it's any good. Looking pretty funky. Thought it was a good piece. It's tough to find a good poplar nowadays. Yeah, let me just crack the other side here, see how it goes. I don't know. This is the very center, so there could be some outer pieces. And I was planning on strengthening and pouring epoxy over the finished thing, so that would probably give us some strength. The second log here, see how it goes. I think this one would be better because I think that one was really close to the trunk of the other one. Here we go. I gotta aim my shots better. So we got our things quartered here. This is looking like terrible wood. Like I said before, we're going to be pouring epoxy over it. Put this here. This core, you can see that's no good. So hopefully between the 2 logs, we'll be able to get some good pieces out of it for a good bench. Or something, or whatever. I'm thinking it's going to be a bench because it's skinnier. And yeah. So next step is to start processing these logs. So that took 10 minutes. Chopping it. So here we go. Okay, I've decided that I'm actually going to switch up the plan a bit. I'm going to try just to plane with my hand planer. Just this to get it a little flatter first. One side of it. So then it will be easier to do on the bandsaw. So I'll start by doing that. Okay everyone, so planing took about 10 minutes and now it's basically time to make all of these turn this here into things like these, so then we can glue up those. But yeah, so we just gotta, we're gonna use a mixture of things: bandsaw, jointer, table saw, and just get these into some proper lumber. So let's get to Okay guys, so we've kind of ran into a bit of an issue, but it is kind of a good issue. I've actually got way more like lumber and good working with material out of the logs that I thought I would. So yeah, like so far, because like I don't know, I only have this big of clamp, so this is probably as big as I'm gonna make it, just because I don't want to buy more bigger clamps right now. But yeah, well, this still will make kind of a nice table probably. But yeah, so yeah, like these, to make these pieces here took 45 minutes, but like, see, that was to make these. But so far I've also made I have a ton more stuff here to work with that I've already milled out of these. And I still have, four big pieces here to work with. So yeah, I'm probably just going to use this and glue it up and just make a video with this stuff here. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim all these just a little bit better than it will. Like, it's barely fitting in the clamp right now with the clamp maxed out. So yeah, I'm just going to use the table saw and just trim these just to get them more even, I guess. Guys, just before we get started here, I just wanted to mention something, that these pieces are like really dry here. Like, these aren't wet or anything, because this log has been sitting for I think 4 years now, the logs that I took it out of, and that was in the 4 years in the 16-inch length. So it is plenty dry for epoxy and stuff. Okay everyone, so trimming took about 15 minutes. So we got everything ready to go here. So now it's time for the glue up. And yeah, it's not perfect, but hopefully we'll probably be able to sand it down. Should be good. The glue up took about 10 minutes. Now it's time to start planing this thing, just with the hand planer here, and just get it looking better. So the trimming's done. That took 7 minutes or 10 minutes about. And so back to planing here. Okay, so after 20 minutes of sanding, we're done, and it's time to epoxy. So here we go. After 3 coats of epoxy and a total time of 25 minutes, we are done the epoxy stage for this thing. It's looking pretty good. Now, I did get some trapezoid legs, metal legs off of Amazon, which I'm just going to put those on here. And so we'll get right to that. Here we go. So it took additional 5 minutes to install the legs, but now the table is done. So our total time was 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm planning on selling the table for $150. Our costs for the table was $35 for the legs, $8 for the epoxy, and $5 for the glue, bringing our total cost to $48, so our profit was $102, making our, what would it be, making our, like, rate per hour, pay per hour, $38 an hour. So that's pretty good in my mind. It was a good little experiment. So you know what I could do with that log, but yeah. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.